気に入りませんでしたか。素敵なネーミングだと思いますけど。ドラゴンボーイ。
Flashback.
Dragons have invaded Dave and Buster's.
Hey guys, true alpha male here.
Spread your legs.
Bringing y'all yet another anime video. And today's video is gonna be pretty controversial, not gonna lie. Before anyone drags me in the comments, I don't hate Classroom of the Elite or think it's mid. In my opinion, this shit has been hitting, this season has been really good in terms of plot. However, there is some stuff us anime only can't ignore when it comes to the adaptation. A ton of people on Twitter and even on TikTok and Instagram, although I forgot to take screenshots for them, have been kind of ripping Classroom of the Elite into pieces for mostly its animation or cutting out important scenes in the anime. As much of a fan as I am, we have to remember that season 1 came out like 5 years ago, and that's crazy that 2017 has been that long ago. I've never worked in the animation department, but with all that time, it could have been tweaked a bit at least. That's not the point of today's video. I'll mostly discuss and answer my 2 statements I made earlier for this video, so make sure to stick around. Also, I will talk about spoilers of the series from season 1 to season 2, and even some light novel spoilers, so please be aware of that when watching this video. Without further ado, let's begin. Classroom of the Elite isn't an anime that tries to spend a ton of its budget on the animation department on par with Demon Slayer or Jujutsu Kaisen. At the end of the day, psychological anime aren't really known for having super smooth and clean animation.
Well, what the hell, boy?
As it's just mostly dialogue. Now, that ain't me dissing psychological anime. I do think a lot or most psychological anime are really good, but you are not gonna expect like full-fledged animation when it's just a freaking anime MC digging in his mind, his clever no flaw plans, and like it's just like 20 pages and like yeah, in my opinion, I feel as though that anime should be a media that persuades the viewer to want to read the manga or light novel for more context. Others may argue if an anime doesn't have good animation, then there isn't a point to watching it, to just read the manga or light novel. I can agree to this to an extent, as an adaptation should get the viewer to be interested in its series, as if it doesn't impress them, they could miss out on a potential great series. However, I will argue, if it's just a series with a terrible story with good animation, it'll just be flashing colors with no plot. This is a great transition for my next statement, changing the story for an adaptation. When it comes to changing source material, it depends honestly. Like, if something that should have happened a long ass time ago, it suddenly gets added into the plot and like it's just out of nowhere, then that's what I would consider to be bad. However, if it still ends up becoming important at the end and it doesn't feel, let's just say, forced at all, then I would say it makes sense, and in terms of the anime story, yeah, it's really good. Now, when it comes to Classroom of the Elite, this is where I get to spoilers for the anime. Now, for episode 12, the greatest fight that I've honestly seen for a high school anime is the one with Ayanokoji versus Ryuin. Let's talk about some changes that they made. Now, when Classroom of the Elite Season 2 first got announced and the trailer released, it showed how it mostly played out. Ayanokoji and Ryuin on top of a rooftop. Many light novel readers could tell that, oh man, so this is how it's gonna look in anime form. Oh shit. But then once the anime came out and episode 12 released, then it was all in a dark gym room instead of the rooftop. Like, they already animated I hate planes so much. Like, a YouTuber's worst enemy is a fucking plane. But anyways, as I was saying, they already animated the rooftop fight scene, so then how come they had to change it into a different a different environment compared to where it was in the light novel. And even though the fight was well animated, like, it still just puzzled a lot of fans how come they did all that and changed it up. Now, in my opinion, I would say the dark gym room helps with the vibes, if I can say that, or the intensity of the scene as Karuizawa is freaking kidnapped by Ryuin and like being tortured to revealing who the leader is. I think that sets up more tension than if she was put on the rooftop or something. Now, another scene that got changed was, spoilers for the last episode, is when Arisu finally meets Ayanokoji. And instead of it happening a lot earlier, like I think after the cultural festival, I think it was the cultural festival, but it should have happened after the cultural festival, but instead, last few seconds of the anime. Now, in my opinion, I would say this was kind of a bad thing, because it should have just been put a lot earlier, to be honest. It wouldn't have felt rushed at all. If they really just wanted to add a post-credit scene because they want to be like Marvel and hype up the next solo movie, then by all means go for it. But I wouldn't say I really liked it, to be honest. There is a good change to the anime and there is a bad change to the anime. Now, I have a somewhat good news for the animation, at least for the next segment of this video. According to the people who released the Blu-ray and DVD, they're reportedly going to fix the rush animation and clean it out to make it look better, similar to AOT Season 4. Honestly, I feel as though fans expect too much from these studios to push out eye-catching bright-ass color throughout the whole series to pop out a lot, mostly because of the MAPPA effect in my opinion. As I said before, the anime had 5 years to prepare us for Season 2, but we don't know when they started production. I honestly don't expect much when it comes to anything other than shonen in terms of animation, but I can understand everyone's complaints though. As a format I use for most of my videos, I think it would be best if I give my rating of the anime, although it isn't a fully summarized review, but I'd say that the anime is an overall 8 out of 10 for me. I'm sad about the cut out content, but I won't say that this anime doesn't have me always watching every second, as the story is very well written. Thank you guys for watching this video. As of writing this, I had a cold this weekend and my voice sounded very weird. Hopefully it soon gets back to normal, but I think it will, and you'll see this video whenever I recover. I hope to upload more weekly and hope you guys check out my other videos if you like this content. As always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on social media, and that I accept video requests and give free promo, so tell me your ideas in the comments. Thank you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.